Aloha and welcome to Cars and Coffee, although I have tea. And this is out at Kapolei. Of course, they move around every month, different days, Saturday and Sunday, but we're always here. And we're going to check out some very entertaining and interesting vehicles. So I'm here with Trent. This car attracted my attention because of the very neat covering of the engine compartment. And now he's going to explain, where's the hood?
The hood's not on there currently. I'm about to cut it to get it fixed. It's not on there yet.
So I see that it's got a big pipe there. What is that about?
That's my exhaust. It's just for no flow constriction, pretty much.
Has it got a muffler on it?
No,
So it's a little loud?
it's very loud. It's my daily right now before I leave the island, and I like to shoot flames out of it, so that's pretty cool. It's a 2018 Ford Focus ST. It's currently running a GTX 3071 turbo.
Okay, thanks. So we're with Clifford, and his particular car caught my attention because it's kind of a low rider. And it also has very interesting wheels. Why don't you tell us a little about what it is and how low it is and those wheels?
Okay. Hi. So this is a 2010 Subaru WRX. It's a narrow body. I'm on air suspension right now, and I just have like a few mods, like the tires. I mean the wheels from a Tesla, to be honest. And
So the Tesla wheels, what caused you to choose those in particular?
I guess it's just something different. I just don't want to be like everybody else. I just want to be different.
How low can it go and how high can it go?
So right now I'm on the air out status. So this is like how low it is at the moment. But I can also raise it about 2 or 3 inches.
So when you normally drive it, do you have it raised?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I do.
'Cause it gets a little bumpy, I would guess. So I caught Justin here in this very entertaining vehicle, and he's going to tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, so this is an FUV, a fun utility vehicle. We're Arcimoto. We're actually out of Eugene, Oregon. We just got to the island, so we're actually offering rentals. We're in the Kaka'ako area, so if you guys want to check us out, we'd love to get anyone behind the wheel of these. You just need a regular license, no motorcycle license required, completely electric, has 102 miles range. It's just a fun vehicle. Seats too, there's storage in the back too, so you can store like a couple, like a gear bag, maybe like a hiking backpack, a normal backpack, and enough to go around the island at least. And there's charge points all throughout the island, so as long as you schedule your trip, you're going to be having a lot of fun with it.
So it's like any other car charging for, a regular EV. You can charge it.
Yeah, just like any other EV, there's actually a charging point, I think, right up here. Pop that right down and just plug it in and you're good to go.
So I saw a few signatures inside under the hood on Tom's car, and he's going to tell us about the car and why everybody signed it.
So the signatures are from everyone that I consider to be family. So I just wanted to add a little bit of a personal touch to my modifications and everything like that.
And so what kind of car is it and what kind of modifications?
It's a 2020 Hyundai Veloster N, and I'm building it more for handling than I am more for power. So I've got a lot of subframe braces on it. I've got bushings, motor mounts. I do have some power mods, intake, exhaust, and that kind of stuff.
And a big wing in the back as well.
Yes, it's also, as far as I'm aware, is the only full Adro carbon fiber kit on the island. So it's got the front lip, the side skirts, the diffuser, and the rear wing.
Okay, thanks. We always find these right-hand drive vehicles very interesting, and Teddy's going to tell us about his particular model.
So this is a 1993. It's a Honda Acti Street. I've had it for about 4 months now. It got imported in 2019 from Japan, and I just recently bought it off a buddy of mine.
Have any problems driving that?
Not really. Pretty used to driving manual. The really only difference is since it's on the right-hand side, you kind of tend to drift into the left-hand lane.
People comment on it a lot.
Oh yeah, I get stopped all the time. Somebody like, hey, like, I love your car. Like, where'd you get it? And they ask me, about it.
Gabriel's car interested me because when I looked at the engine, it had these red, I thought they were exhausts, but they're intakes, right?
Yeah, they're intake manifold.
Tell us about your car.
It's a 2001 Toyota Corolla S. My grandpa gave me as a hand down, and after that, it was just me and my grandpa working on it.
So what changes have we made to it?
So far, I think the recent change would be the bucket seat. I think it's the only one on the island right now.
And some engine changes too, right?
Yes. As of right now, the engine's stock, just a couple bolt-ons, intake, and the rest is just painted.
Here's a daily driver.
Yeah.
So this Cadillac with the huge wheel caught my attention. Caleb's going to tell us about not only about the wheels but the vehicle.
So first name is Caleb. It's my 2014 CTSV. We built the
Now
motor.
you better translate that. It's a Cadillac,
Yeah,
right?
Cadillac CTSV. We rebuilt the motor, sent the blower out, get ported, fuel system, wheels, and a little bit of carbon stuff done to it.
How much horsepower do you figure?
So V8 6.2 liter. Right now, it should make 720 to 770 depending on the day and how humid it is.
And so it's rear-wheel drive?
Yep, rear-wheel drive only, but we have drag suspension on the front, and so the drag suspension helps alleviate suspension travel, or it gives it suspension travel, so the rear tires get planted better.
And so how big are those wheels?
The fronts are 20 by 9s on a 235 or 255/35, and the rears are 17 by 10s on a 305/45/17 Mickey Thompson ET Street Rs.
So they're pretty wide in the back.
Yep, pretty wide. Can go a little bit wider, but then you have to start pulling the fenders and doing a little bit of custom body work to put a bigger wheel on it.
Daily driver or not?
Right now, yes, it does have a flex tune, so I can run ethanol or pump gas, but right now it just sits for the time being.
Okay, well, good-looking car. Thanks.
Thank you. Have a good one.
That's it for this Cars and Coffee, and of course, next month we'll be at a different location with probably even more cars because more and more are showing up and they're always entertaining.